Hi Gemini, welcome into a brief next 48-hour tarot reading for you. Of course, I want to thank you so much for joining me for this reading, but as always, keep in mind it is general and it's meant to pertain to the following 48-hour period for you, beginning around when you are guided or drawn to this video, not just following when I post it. But as I struggle a little bit, we're going to begin and pull from the Energy Oracle and see where the reading takes us. Do some shuffling. I'm hearing staying positive. I mean, I was feeling very much guided to do this reading for you, and we were talking about positivity in the daily read I just did. Anyways, to begin for Gemini. A little bit feisty. I feel like there's somebody you're wrapped up with or witnessing, and it's like that was a little bit too much, too aggressive. You're forcing it, I feel like you're witnessing. Anyways, I just feel like you're potentially feeling very observant and just, channeling a lot is what I'm getting. I feel like there's a lot of synchronicities in the next 48. There's noise factors. I feel like music will come into play. I do feel like it's going to be a busy next 48, at least for the majority of which, for the most part. But I feel like for some of you, there's healing that needs to get done. You might be wrapped up with somebody who needs to mend something or heal in certain ways or is going through it. You might energetically pick up on the fact that somebody at a distance or that you have potentially nearby is going through it. I'm getting the message of lost vibes. You might be feeling a bit lost in life, a bit confused, kind of feeling misplaced or just not in the right area at certain points in the next 48, or you might feel that somebody you're connected to, if not multiple people, are feeling a bit lost in life. I totally get that. And this might get you thinking, right? I feel like things are going to disturb your energy in the next 48 and you need to just, they're saying keep your cool, get regrounded and steer clear of bad energy to the best of your ability, right? If you're in your living situation, your place of residence, and things start to feel quite off or uneasy, right? Rough in energy, step away, right? That's within your control. Go for a walk. Go for a workout, walk in nature, go to the park, you name it. Depends on obviously where you live, if Mother Nature allows it, or go for a drive. But it feels like all the meanwhile, there's a door to value that's taking a highlight. This might be one you walked through or declined recently, right? Turned down, chose not to move forward with. But for some, you haven't actually seen this door yet. And I feel like this is going to help you make more money, make you succeed more. This might not be tied into career finances at all, but for the majority, I feel like it is. This might be a business opportunity, an expansion opportunity. And I'm hearing let the money rain on in. I've yet to do your money and career read for May. I'm a bit behind, but do look out for that. I do feel like there's a golden vibe about you at certain points. At other points, maybe not so much. But that might be because you're feeling burnt out, overworked, a lot going on. Again, the energy affecting you or things just disturbing your energy. I do feel like your spirituality will take a highlight, whether you're wondering, you might even be comparing your level of spirituality or how you view spirituality to other people or one person in particular. I'm now hearing so skilled. But look at that, the garden and the gate. There's thoughts of an ideal situation for you, right? It could be, again, this door to value, to an opportunity for you. It could be more in regards to you thinking about dating and friendship, and it's like, can I just have things be more, a lot better for me, right? Thinking about bettering your future, but it's like, there's part of you within, if we're being completely honest, that doesn't want things to change, right? It's like, I'm hearing the word complacent, or you're just feeling a connection to a desire for the familiar, but then it's like there will be one, if not multiple points in the next 48 where you just are pushed to recognize that that's not going to do it in the long run, at least not fully, right? I need to reach for more. I need to not settle. All the meanwhile, indecision. Yeah, again, look at this imagery. You could again be feeling lost. This could be just the vibe at certain points in the next 48, even if it's not yours. But it's this feeling that Spirit's saying you might be at a crossroad. You might feel as if it's this lack of clarity. It's like I'm seeing two signs kind of like this, where you can go one way or you can go the other. And it might be more than one, road that you could go down, door you could walk through, however you want to look at it. But I'm seeing each sign with a question mark. It's like, I don't fully know which is the right way, but if you look within Gemini, you have the answers, right? It's like you're not trusting that fully, if we're being completely honest. And I'm hearing, don't disappoint yourself by not trusting it. Very interesting. Let's continue and pull from the Light Seers. 522, look up an angel number meaning, 522. I'm hearing, I'm a Gemini, hear me roar. I feel like there's a focus on the built up tension within, okay? Get a release in a productive, simplistic manner, right? Listen to music, have a good dance, or go for a workout. Express yourself through creation in one, if not multiple ways, so that it doesn't come to be, I'm being shown a volcano. It doesn't come out at an inappropriate time or in the wrong way. You know yourself best. Let's continue pulling for Gemini. Stay grounded is what I'm hearing. The Moon card. Yeah, I mean, I feel like some of you are coping with dealing with certain emotions popping up at certain points or one particular point. Do not push it away. Do not push it down. Ignore it. This is coming up at the right time, I feel the need to say, so that you can mend your broken heart, heal from what you've been through or what you're going through, and then you can move right along and make the best out of what's to come to be moving forward, or what you need to continue get done, who you're meant to bond with. I do feel like you may just be pushed to think about a past heartbreak, a past dating situation, or even sexual matter kind of situation that did not work out in the end, and Spirit saying they were not good for you, at least not fully. And so let this remind you of what you deserve, the worth that lies within you, okay? And I feel like as well, your purpose in this lifetime, your destiny is taking a highlight, some of which don't fully or at all see what that looks like. But I feel like some of which onto the reading have a pretty good idea as to what you're meant to achieve in this lifetime along your path. I also feel like your strength is coming into play. I'm being shown this card here. All right, there's abundance in the next 48. As well, I feel like there's a focus on you doing things your way. This could be through your job, could be in regards to you running a business, you just kind of going through the routines of your day-to-day life. But I feel like you just might want to go about things differently than you have been. And Spirit's saying this is speaking upon what you're going through internally on a core level, a soul level, how you're changing, growing, evolving. It's like as you change within, this is going to be evident through the desire for different, for approaching things differently, right? Marching to the beat of a new version of Gemini's drum, at least in certain ways. And don't be surprised if this continues past this 2-day period. I do feel like you're feeling quite, they're saying overly passionate at certain points. I just feel like things are changing for you within, outside of you, and you may just find that you desire something different than you desire at this point or have been. It's like, well, I did not expect that, all right? They're saying listen to what you're feeling, okay? Listen to the spirits coming to visit you, but apply a level of practicality and intuition into whatever is coming towards you, message-wise. Even when it comes to synchronicities, it's like you can see an angel number, right? To be, just to give you an example, regardless of where you see it, it's like, is it up to you to intuitively trust that that's for you? Yes. But are you meant to look up the angel number meaning or the spiritual meaning? And that's just one example. Or you say you see a specific animal randomly, or you're seeing it several times. It's like, is that a message for me? Or is that just a random occurrence? Most likely it's a message, to look up the spiritual meaning of which. But it feels like there's random ways that Spirit will be communicating with you in the next 48 that need to be utilized, trusted. It's like you're being, maneuvered is what I'm hearing, guided. It's like you might at times be pushed to think back to a period where it felt like a bit of a tug of war with certain people or with yourself or with the universe. It's like everything teaches you lessons, right? More to come. The King of Wands and Justice. There's a focus on your bold, again, strong manner and way of being, how strong you've become up until this point due to what you've overcome. There's a feeling that you no more than meets the eye, more than you're sharing. Okay, you may be feeling a bit secretive at this point when it comes to even people who you trust, who you usually would update. But there's a feeling that you will gain justice in the next 48 in certain ways, and this is purposeful. I'm also getting the vibe that you deserve to live a peaceful life, but that's also it's up to you to choose who and what to associate yourself with, how to change things moving forward, how do you accomplish, approach things, situations, how do you choose to react or to hold back at times. Very interesting. I feel like there's going to be a moment where you close your eyes and something comes to mind, if not multiple moments, and this is of true importance for a moment of simplistic reflection. I'm also hearing don't overthink. Let's pull one or two more. I'm also hearing let's wrap it up. That could be for me for the reading, but I feel like that's a message for you in and of itself. Look at that. Yeah, feeling quite secretive. Thoughts of somebody who is in your life at this time and or once was, who you cannot trust, and that could be tied back into a past connection that you once had an attraction to or feelings for. Anyways, that mending of a broken heart. But I do feel like, again, there's certain noise factors. Somebody is very vocal that just might rub you the wrong way. I'm also getting the message randomly of somebody who knows how to push your buttons, right? And it's going to be something you need to just steer clear of or just say it's not worth it. It is not worth it. But I do feel like there's a focus on your hands, okay, your hands. The Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. There's a focus on slowly but surely getting to certain conclusions, clarity, a focus on the fact that you can't force it. At times you're moving too slowly for your liking, but then at other times you're moving quite quickly. It doesn't feel like there's much of an in-between. But there's also a thought of financial loss. If you look at this Knight of Pentacles imagery, animals, nature, stuff of that nature is coming into play, taking a highlight. And again, could be a source of communication from spirit. But look at that Queen of Cups imagery. There's also focus again on reflection, but where you're feeling limited, tied down. Are you limiting yourself? These kind of questions, thoughts will come to be, but it's within a limiting or trapped situation or just a commitment where as you're reflecting, thinking about improvement, changing again on a core level and seeing potentially that situation change outside of you, you need to put your hands up like this Queen of Cups shows you and just say, what I can't control, I won't. What is out of my reach, I will either go after if I intuitively feel it's right for me, or I'll just let it be, okay? And trust that everything will work out to my advantage. I feel like, again, there's a focus on your compassionate, caring side, your emotional side, but then your feisty side all the meanwhile. I feel like Spirit's saying when you look at something with a clear vision, wow, as the wind just got very intense, you will see that things are actually working out better than it feels or you're seeing at times. And things are going to improve moving forward because you're going to choose to improve things and Spirit's backing you up all the meanwhile. Again, I feel the need to wholeheartedly remind you to trust your Gemini intuition. All right? So if this was truly helpful, I'm definitely sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your next 48, and I'll see you next time.